This is the BBBY 10-year overview reading for the years 2020 through 2029. It's currently December 16th, 2022, approximately 7 p.m. Eastern Time. BBBY shares are currently $2.98 at the time of this reading. That's Bed Bath & Beyond Inc. All right, so we have a notable decline through the overall theme and behaviors, a notable decline through a support level that we recently broken down through before. So sometime within like the last 10-year period likely, or within this 10-year period, we break down through the same key support twice. That would be a key support on the scale of a multi-year chart, and we'll determine that. Looks like even further decline. I mean, this is very bearish, guys, for BBBY. Very bearish. Multiple breaking down through multiple support levels on a multi-year scale. Behavior on the highs. Male rulers highlighted some sort. Interesting. Male rulers highlighted. Maybe might have something to do with China. Really, that's just strange, but it's something government related near the high. And looks like there's likely a key support level there. Yeah, there's a big push to reach for a resistance level, like a distant resistance level, and that takes us to the year's high. It looks like it's a high that we've already, or it's a price level that we've already visited before. It's not a new high. Behavior around the low, we have a move higher through key resistance on the scale of a multi-year chart. We have a move higher through it, and then a full retracement back down through that same price level shortly thereafter, kind of making like a capital A in the English language. 2020, we have selling from overbought peak or crest. 2021, we are bound by a range. 2022, there is erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level. In the midst of that erratic behavior back and forth, we revisit a crest that was recently a past opportunity, probably this right here. 2023, we have a notable decline. It'll stand out in a multi-year chart in the midst of some bearish price swings. 2024, that decline continues further. This is the most bearish card you could get in the deck, so significant decline from 2023 into 2024. 2025, we have three pokes through the same price level, confirming three pokes through the same price level, and then on that third poke, we break down with a sharp drop, standing out on a multi-year chart. 2026, we push the upper end of a range higher, significantly bullish movement in 2026 to push the upper end of a range higher on a scale of a multi-year chart. And then we decline off that, pushing that upper end of a range. We decline off of that move, and then into 2027, and then in 2027, out of that decline, there's a fast sudden move higher, marking the end of that period of decline. We do some sideways rotation along a key support level on a multi-year scale. In 2028, we move sideways, rotating along the support. We rise to meet the nearest key resistance, and then we fall back down and continue rotating sideways on that support level. And then in 2029, I'm advised to be cautious. Multiple false tops or bottoms, multiple false tops in 2029. I am advised to trade around a significant move. The full card in most cases is a decline. It's not always a decline, but I found that in a lot of cases it's a significant move to the downside. But whatever it is, it'll be an unexpected, very, very opportune moment that comes into play after a big move and creates like a significant opportunity that we would see on a multi-year scale. And then the 10-year period following 2029, so the 2030s to 2039 period, we have a crest that we sell down to and through a support. We do a U-shaped reversal, come back and reuse that as support. Not much to work with the pattern recognition portion. We have a lot of nullified correlators, which nullified correlators meaning that the timeline cards here don't have relationships to the correlator cards in most of the cases, leading to less information to be read from. But I can tell you this is one to avoid. Right, 2020, we have the selling off from a peak or crest, from overbought peak or crest. 2021, it looks like we're bound by the upper end of a range, and really the bottom end of a range. We're range bound there. And then we do this erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level, it looks like here. So we're in the midst, I'd say we're probably already in the midst of the moon card, looking at the chart, and there's just more decline to go for Bed Bath & Beyond. This is not one that I would really, I just, if I had money in this, I would just exit it for a loss, is my sense, because there's no opportunities in the immediate future to exit, like nothing really good, it's just decline. In 2027, there's a trade opportunity in the midst of, there's a big move higher followed by a big decline followed by a fast sudden move higher marking the end of that decline. And I think that fast sudden move higher likely takes place cusp of 2027, 2028. That's BBBY for the 10-year period 2020 through 2029. If you want to see more BBBY, let me know in the comments. You can also order a custom reading of BBBY on our website, tarotfortraders.com, under our services, SO Meta Forecasts. A little slow today, this computer. And then 1 year prediction is where you could specify any ticker. It's a really great way to support the channel. You put in, specify 2023, 2024, and put in the ticker or crypto, and we'll get to that ASAP for you. Thanks a lot for everybody watching. As always, make sure to follow that rule of karma. You do so, guys, here on the resource tab, where you send 5% of the profits back to the channel on the resource tab here to PayPal or Cash App. One of these links here, and then 5% of the profits to one of these charities here. Pay it forward, keep the flow going through the universe. That leaves you with 90% of the profits. To just make sure you spend that money out of love. Anything made from this information must be spent out of love. The universe will send it back to you tenfold in all directions, my friends. It's an unwritten law. It works. My friends, I'll see you guys on the next one.